Robin Sharma says, take excellent care of the front of your day, and the rest of the day will pretty much take care of itself. Own your morning, elevate your life. Every single wellness podcast out there or advice from the most successful people on earth is just a reiteration of the same statement. Reclaim your morning to reclaim your life. However, what seems so simple can be very difficult to implement. We are just so addicted to our phones that the first thing we do when we wake up in the morning is, number 1, check WhatsApp, number 2, check your email, and number 3, start endlessly scrolling through Instagram. Not only is it terrible for your eyes first thing in the morning, it's also not the best for your mental health or your daily productivity. Now that we've established what the problem is, let's talk about the solution. When dealing with a bad habit, it's important to replace it with a good habit. And I see no better replacement for the phone than a book. Beginning your day by reading has multiple benefits. Here are a few. A. It helps to kickstart your cognitive capabilities. Research has shown that reading, especially in the morning, can help prevent dementia and Alzheimer's. B. If you want to read more and you accomplish this goal way early in the morning, then you carry this sense of accomplishment throughout the day, and this helps you boost your productivity throughout the day in other areas of your life. C. If you read the right kind of content which is inspiring and motivates you to do better, then this will help you develop focus, determination, mindfulness, and a mindset that helps you to go out there and crush your goals. Now, the books that I will be talking about today are designed exactly to do that. This list can go on, so I'll cut the long story short. Begin your day by reading a good book. And if you're confused about what's the right book to do the job, then here are my top 3 books that you should start your day with. My first book recommendation to start your day with is Nothing is Worth More Than This Day by Catherine and Ross Petras. Now, this book is a collection of 337 quotes. That's almost one quote for every single day of the year. All these quotes are aimed to help readers find the joy in their daily lives, to give them a boost of positivity right at the beginning of their day, and to help them get inspired to rejoice in their life. Even if you read one quote every single day, it will carry you throughout the day with a sense of positivity. Now, research shows that people who carry a sense of positivity in their everyday lives are a lot more successful and make a lot more money. That's not really a bad deal, is it? Now, all the quotes in this book are from an assortment of writers, poets, celebrities, and a huge gamut of different people from different walks of life, all who are very successful. So you get a lot of variety in terms of points of view. I like to start the day by reading one page, and then I start to reread the book because it's like a daily affirmation for me, and I'm sure it will be the same for you. However, if you're looking for more variety after this book gets over, then this book is actually part of a series of different books, all of which consist different quotes for different things. So I'll give you a sneak peek. One book is called It Always Seems Impossible Until It's Done. Now, that book is to provide motivation for dreamers and doers. So if you finish this book, I say jump onto that one. And once you finish that one, I would say jump onto a book called Dance First, Think Later, which is 618 rules to live by. So you see that this entire series is, amazing. And it would be a great way to start your day, especially if you're new to the habit of beginning your day by reading. Just one page, that's all it takes to develop a habit that will sustain you a lot longer. So I would say start your day with this if you are an absolute beginner. And I'll read a few quotes that I really like from the book, so you'll get a taste of what's ahead. The aim of life is to live And to live means to be aware, joyously, drunkenly, serenely, divinely aware. This is by Henry Miller. What's next? Okay, this is a small one. In life, in true life, there can be nothing better than what is. Leo Tolstoy. This will really help you stay very present if you start reading early in the morning. Next up. The sun is still there, even if clouds drift over it. Once you have experienced the reality of sunshine, you may weep, but you will never feel ice about your heart again. Like I said, 337 quotes. If you're looking to start the day with just one page, this is the book for it. My second book recommendation is Make Your Bed by William H McRaven. Now, chances are you've already seen the video version of this book. Admiral McRaven is a face that many people know because of the viral commencement speech that he gave in 2014 at the University of Texas in Austin. In that video, he talks about the 10 lessons that he learned during his Navy SEAL training. And that video it's epic. It was so good that they decided to turn it into a book. And this book is as profound and impeccable as the video is. However, this book actually expands a lot more as compared to the video. And as a result, my recommendation always is that read the book and then go to the video rather than the other way around. But if you've already seen the video, I would say the book is definitely something you want to get in touch with. Now, this book has 10 chapters, all dedicated to a lesson that Admiral McRaven had learned while his Navy SEAL training, which taught him how to be an impeccable officer, but also taught him those lessons that can be applied to your regular life. The language used in this book is so simple that even a new reader can easily read the book without getting overwhelmed. The stories in this book, all based on true life experiences, are so profound that it stays with you throughout the day and life. If you want some hard-hitting perspective and the drive to really go out there and crush your goals, then this book is definitely for you. Since it has only 10 chapters, I like to read it over a span of 10 days, one chapter a day. And once I have completed the book, I like to go back and listen to the viral video that began it all. I will leave a link to that video in the description box. This is the kind of book that you have to read over and over again. As and when life gives you a curveball, you can reach out for this book to see how can I change the situation. And I would not call this a self-help book, rather a manual that can be used to navigate through the tough situations of life. This book is, like I said, 10 chapters, and one chapter at a time is all you need in order to develop the mindset of a Navy SEAL. So begin your day with one chapter and see how quickly your mindset changes. I would now like to read a small portion of the book that I found to be so inspiring. So it's slightly long, so bear with me. Here the Admiral talks about a relationship that he's had with a lieutenant and a story about the lieutenant's life. Every morning, he would mount the bike and go for a 30-mile ride up and down the Coronado Silver Strand. There was a flat stretch of paved bike path that paralleled the Pacific Ocean. It ran from the city of Coronado to the city of Imperial Beach. With the ocean on one side and the bay on the other, it was one of the most beautiful sections of beach in California. Early one Saturday morning, Moki was out on a training ride along the Silver Strand. Head down, pedaling fast, he never saw the oncoming bicycle. At roughly 25 miles an hour, the two bikes collided head-on. The bikes crumpled from the impact, slamming the riders together, leaving both the men face down on the asphalt path. The first rider rolled over, dusted himself off, and struggled to his feet. He was banged up, but otherwise fine. Mookie remained face down, unable to move. The paramedics arrived within minutes, stabilizing Mookie and transported him to the hospital. Initially, there was hope that the paralysis was temporary, but as the days, months, and years passed, Mookie never regained the use of his legs. The crash left him paralyzed from the waist down, with limited movement in his arms. For the past 35 years, Mookie has been in a wheelchair, and in all those years, I have never once heard him complain about his misfortune in life. Never once did I hear him ask, "Why me?" Never once did he display an ounce of pity for himself. In fact, after his accident, Mookie went on to become an accomplished painter. He fathered a beautiful young girl. He founded and continues to oversee the Super Frog Triathlon that is held every year in Coronado. It is easy to blame your lot in life on some outside force, to stop trying because you believe fate is against you. It is easy to think that where you were raised, how your parents treated you, or what school you went to is all that determines your future. Nothing can be further from the truth. The common people and the great men and women are all defined by how they deal with life's unfairness. Helen Keller, Nelson Mandela, Stephen Hawking, Malala Yousafzai, and Mookie Martin. Sometimes, no matter how hard you try, no matter how good you are, you still end up as a sugar cookie. Don't complain. Don't blame it on your misfortune. Stand tall, look to the future, and dive on. The last book that I would recommend as a book to begin your day with is Creative Struggle. Illustrated advice from the Masters of Creativity by Gavin Aung Than. Now, if you've seen my video on Zen pencils, then chances are you recognize this book. Just like Zen pencils, this book too is an illustrated collection, with the difference being that the stories in this book are used to describe the struggle and triumph of some of the greatest minds the world has seen. I would describe this book as a powerful book of pep talks, all designed to help you get out of a rut. From Marie Curie to Nikola Tesla, from Frida Kahlo to Akira Kurosawa, some of the greatest minds have shared their advice in this particular book. So if you are trying to get out of a rut and you want to get over self-doubt, we all have it, or negative self-talk, then this book is definitely for you. I would say that this is actually a lovely book to begin your day with because the colorful illustrations can be a great replacement for the mesmerizing phone that we are all used to. If there is a particular dream that you have in mind that you haven't gotten around to due to the lack of inspiration or self-doubt, then I say begin your day with this book and see how quickly you move from inaction to action and to success. So these are my top 3 book recommendations to start your day with. I certainly hope that you will get at least one of these books, if not all, and replace the habit of mindlessly scrolling and surfing through the internet with a mindful day of beginning with motivation. Now, once you get into the habit of starting to read in the morning, you can easily replace any of these books with a book of your choice. My recommendations are just here to help you get started easily and seamlessly. Now, until next time when I'm back with another book recommendation, keep shining, keep smiling, and do stay safe.